Think about the last time you did a favor for a colleague. You likely believed it was a free choice, but often the options are carefully framed so that saying yes is the only outcome that preserves your reputation. While we generally assume social interactions are built on mutual trust, some individuals view every conversation as a game of control. They use a specific set of psychological tools to bypass your logic and secure your compliance. If you find yourself constantly apologizing when you aren't at fault, or feeling a sense of inexplicable guilt after a simple meeting, you may be experiencing the early signs of these tactics. When you are unaware of these psychological levers, you are participating in a high-stakes social game where the rules have been set by someone else. In 2002, researchers Paulus and Williams identified the dark triad. The first note, narcissism, features grandiosity and a fragile ego. Machiavellianism describes principled individuals exploiting others for gain. Psychopathy is characterized by high impulsivity and a chilling lack of empathy. The DSM-5 outlines clinical personality disorders, but the dark triad exists at a subclinical level. This means these individuals aren't necessarily in a psychiatric facility. They are often high-performing employees or charismatic partners in your daily life. Because they operate without formal diagnoses, their influence depends on social tactics designed to remain invisible. This vintage poster is for the 1938 play Gaslight, where a husband systematically dims the lights in the house and convinces his wife she is imagining it by flatly denying the change. In modern interactions, gaslighting works by creating minor inconsistencies over time. By denying conversations or twisting facts, the manipulator slowly trains the victim to trust the abuser's memory more than their own perceptions. Another tool is emotional hijacking, often paired with a guilt trap. By feigning injury or offense, the manipulator forces you to self-correct out of guilt, ensuring your compliance by bypassing your objective logic. The Machiavellian master of choice tactic involves presenting a false binary. By giving you two options that both lead to their desired outcome, they create an illusion of freedom while guaranteeing their own success. They may also use the reverse trap by challenging your ego. If they suggest you aren't capable of a task, you may feel an impulse to prove them wrong by doing exactly what they secretly wanted. Even silence can be weaponized. In moments of high tension, a manipulator uses prolonged silence to trigger natural social discomfort, forcing you to over-explain your position until you doubt your own arguments. Every one of these tactics serves the same purpose. It replaces your logical assessment of a situation with manufactured emotional distress. These psychological tactics rely entirely on the victim remaining unaware of the mechanics involved. Once you identify the pattern, the influence begins to lose its power. To defend against gaslighting, meticulously document your interactions. Keeping a meticulous record of facts and conversations provides an objective reality that simply cannot be twisted by a manipulator. To counter emotional hijacking, you must establish and maintain rigid personal boundaries. Refuse to let a sense of unearned guilt dictate your decisions. As a countermodel, psychologists propose the light triad: humanism, Kantianism, and faith in humanity. It focuses on valuing others' dignity. Research shows the average person exhibits these traits. This correlates with higher life satisfaction and secure attachments, providing stability that dark traits erode. While you cannot always avoid encountering manipulative personalities, understanding their playbook ensures your mind, your reality, and your choices remain your own.